I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kelly. We're back with another video. If y'all are new to the channel, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Guys, if you enjoy true crime stories, news, politics, and so much more, I think that you would enjoy the channel, and I would very much appreciate that. If you are not new, you are a returning listener or subscriber, thank you as always for being a friend, and please interact with the video, guys. If you like it, give it a like, comment, let me know what you think about the topic. As always, I appreciate all of your feedback, and I thank everyone in advance for watching this video. So today, guys, we're doing a little reaction to the Mike Lindell deposition.
Tell us your full name.
And so, just for those of you who don't know who Mike Lindell is, he is the MYPILLOW guy, apparently former crackhead, something that I'm not very familiar with, but, you know, good for you. He got sober, he got off the crack, you know. Crack is no longer whack.
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Crack is cheap. We don't do crack. We don't do that. Crack is whack.
But yet here he is selling now very successful business, pillows, all kinds of stuff. You know, check it out. I have a couple MYPILLOWs. He's a big Trump supporter, has always been like a diehard, and was, you know, convinced, as most of us were who have rationale, that the election was stolen, and tried to, you know, fight for his right to say that. And he's being sued by all these different people who were, you know, big mad about that. So this is a deposition from that Dominion defamation lawsuit.
Name, please.
Michael James Lindell.
Well, good morning, Mr. Lindell. My name is Charlie Kane. We met for the first time
Who's
about
paying you?
about 4 minutes ago.
Okay, go.
Is that right?
What's it?
Is that right?
Oh, he's funny.
What was the question?
We met for the first time.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start slow.
Oh.
Because the court reporter's trying to take down what you're saying, okay?
Don't sit and scold me already, mister. I'll do whatever I have to do. So I don't, you're just a lawyer. You're an ambulance chasing lawyer. So don't start with me. I got all day. I'll take as much time as you want. So let's go. You're not my boss. You're just a lawyer, frivolous lawyer. So go. Don't start.
So he's obviously not very happy. And they're also suing his business as well, trying to basically, I mean, it's obvious what they're trying to do. This is all part of the process of humiliating, bankrupting financially or spiritually or whatever, trying to break down people who support President Trump, who were of the mind that the election was stolen. You know, the January 6ers all got sentenced to like 1,000 years in prison. You know, they're putting like 10 million indictments on President Trump. You know, they're going after Rudy Giuliani. They're going after Trump's old lawyers. This is all, if you guys, it's all part of the process. It's all part of the game that they're playing right now. And Mike Lindell is just one piece of that. So this is obviously political. It's obviously personal. And I just think that it's absolutely outrageous that this is being allowed to continue. So I think it's just a travesty. And this is the energy that you should bring whenever you're going through such a insulting debacle as he is right now.
You know where
Start
this...
scolding me.
Oh, I'm asking questions. I'm not going to scold you.
Go ahead.
So let me finish my question, okay?
Yes.
I tend to be a slow talker.
Good for you.
I'm from Texas originally.
Good for you. I got all day. We'll make a week of this. How about that? Go ahead.
Probably up to your lawyer, but I'm happy to stay as long as...
And this little prick attorney is totally like picking at him. He is. He doesn't have to be such a little smart aleck bitch, okay? He knows what he's doing, and he's, you know, he's trying to push his buttons. He could just see that, you know, like, okay, this man's obviously not happy to be here. He's visibly upset. Let me just do my best to ease the tensions or to move this process along forward. But he's deliberately trying to be a prick.
As you'd like.
Just keep going.
All right. Why'd you call me an ambulance
Really?
chaser?
What?
I know.
Why did you call me an ambulance chaser?
Why is that relevant to the
Because you
lawsuit?
are. This is a frivolous case, and if you're representing this guy and you've read this case, you are a disgusting lawyer.
Amen.
Period. That's my right to say. You want to sue me too, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? Are you working on contingency or consignment with the guy? What are you? No, I can't believe anybody would take this. This is absolutely disgusting. It's a disgrace to our country. It's a disgrace to you.
Anything else?
No, that's it. You asked me a question, I answered it.
All right. I said objection, non-responsive. Let me
you don't like that,
explain
huh?
a few more things to you.
What?
Let me explain a few more things to you. Have you given a deposition before like this?
I've given a ton of depositions.
Okay, so you understand the process somewhat.
Sure do.
Okay. When I ask you a question, you need to do your best to respond only to my question.
We're going to arrest.
But see, this is what is so maddening, because the question that he asked was a personal question. He asked why Mike Lindell called him an ambulance chaser. Sir, what is the relevance of that to your lawsuit? And why are you now trying to put it into record that he's answering non-responsive to that question? That question has nothing to do with the reason why you're taking a deposition at this point. He's absolutely out of line. I mean, he really is. It's truly disgusting.
Ask me. I'll
You
say whatever I
understand that.
want, and if we have extra, that's too bad. There's no rule that says I can't give a full answer. So, I'm telling you the rules. Have you ever been in a deposition where they can't stand who you are? Have you?
A lot more than you, sir.
Okay, good. Keep going. Don't tell me about my depositions. You're not my boss. You're just some frivolous lawyer in here, and you bring in this frivolous case to me, and especially against a company that had nothing to do with anything. You're disgusting. Keep going.
I want you to understand another thing.
What's that?
This case is pending in federal court
I
in
don't care.
Colorado.
What does that have to do with anything?
Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. There's a federal judge that's going to likely be reading and watching this deposition.
I don't
Do you
care.
understand that?
I don't care. She should have dismissed this a long time ago. She hasn't ruled on that. There's a problem. I got a problem with her too.
The judge has practice standards on how...
No,
people
the
are
judge
supposed
did not dismiss this case we put in to get it dismissed, and she ruled an unfair ruling saying, well, go ahead and do discovery and waste all your time while I'm sitting there not doing nothing. That's what that judge is doing. So don't tell me what the judge is doing, and you just let me worry about the judge reading this, okay?
I just want you to understand that.
No, you
She's gonna be
you
reviewed.
just don't worry about.
I mean, he's wasted already almost 4 minutes on whatever this exchange is, whatever this back and forth is with Mike Lindell. You're not his lawyer. It's not up to you to advise him on what it is that he is doing, his behavior in the deposition. I mean, if I was the judge in this case and I read this back and forth, I would reprimand the lawyer. And, you know, if whatever, maybe Mike Lindell too, I mean, whatever. But it depends on, I guess, what side you're on of this. But to me, it's like, okay, can you move it along? You're doing all of this for what? To try to anger him more, to try to poke him, to try to get him riled up more, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
I mean, you're not out for my benefit, okay? He's out for my benefit, not you. So you can, don't worry if I say something that offends the judge, okay? You just let me worry about that. You got that?
Amen.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. Keep going.
The reason I bring that up, sir, is if
Oh
the
my
judge
God.
is not pleased
Are you
with your
serious?
conduct in this deposition, there may be penalties
Okay,
associated
good.
with that.
You
why do
tell
you
her,
care?
you go ahead, and you thank you for that you're worrying about old Mike. You're really, that's great. It seems like you bring a frivolous case up, you really have my back. Go ahead, keep going. That judge, you put this in the record, that judge, problem I got, if someone didn't have the money or time to sit through this garbage, when I put into her summary judgment last summer and she hasn't ruled on it, either say yay or nay. It's disgusting. It's disgusting to our country that she couldn't make a ruling. Go ahead and do deposition. If it was some guy that didn't have money, you would put them under just in this garbage. Wasting my day. wasting my time.
What a
But I think
patriot.
if it was someone on the street, don't you care about people? This is disgusting. This judge should have ruled a long time ago that you're yay or nay, frivolous or not. But she didn't. She said, go ahead and do discovery while I sit and decide what I'm going to do. That's disgusting. I got no problem with you on that. I got a problem with the judge not making a ruling. So there.
No.
Now go ahead. Now that the judge has that on record, now you don't have to worry about what me and the judge think of each other.
No.
All right?
Objection, non-responsive.
What was the question?
Here's another thing that I need you to know,
Oh my
Mr.
God,
Lindell.
sir.
If the court determines that you're
Are you
not being
serious?
responsive or acting in good faith today, we may have to come back and do this some more.
Girl, can you please
And I want
go?
you to understand that.
Oh, I got that.
All right. And if that's the case, I will be asking for attorney's fees and costs for
Oh, you
us
will,
to do it.
huh? I'm
again.
already asking for them. I might just come after you guys for the most frivolous case ever when this is done. If there's a way to sue you, believe me, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Okay, just so you know that, beyond anything you've ever seen. So be prepared.
I'm committed to being polite and professional
Okay,
today.
go ahead. We're getting through that. Now you know where I sit. Let's get on with it.
Okay. In other words, if Joe VP Box Guy says, you know what, Mr. Lindell, you shouldn't be out there talking about this, and also selling this product at the same time. Maybe people could get confused.
What do you mean
by that.
selling this product at the same time? I object to that dumb answer. What are you talking about?
Well,
I didn't go out there, melt down our machines and buy a pillow. I mean, what is wrong with you? Anything I do, that's the way because I'm so branded. It's like, you're branded as a frivolous lawyer. Anything you do, well, you'll be branded as that because that's all I know about you right now. So go. I mean, I don't know what you're saying. You're trying to associate that anything I say becomes part of my pillow. That's not true. It's disgusting when you sit here.
slow it
I'm
down for the-
branded as
Mike,
now
Mike.
election, not my pillow guy. It's
Mike,
the opposite.
Mike, we just got to slow it down.
I know,
For the
but it just
reporter.
pisses me
I
off.
understand. They understand.
So disgusting.
You don't remember my question, do you?
Yeah, the question is, do people know you as the My Pillow guy, blah, blah, blah. I just gave my answer. No, they know me over here as this guy that's trying to save our country, but because of lawfare and dirty things that Eric Coomer did on that one day, which that's when I called him out, I can't go on my stage. I can't. My company has been hurt so bad because of people like this Eric Coomer. So bad. This guy, in tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars.
You don't remember my question, do you? Yeah, using the company MyPillow to make that statement, right?
After the lawsuit, Mr. Twister, after I was sued, everything in here in your little lawsuit, other than that one little paragraph, everything I said
we
came
don't need to-
after he sued me.
we don't
After
need to-
Coomer served his papers.
We don't need to replow that, okay?
Replow
I've heard you
that?
say that.
Well, then I'm just telling you. So that's what, using my pillow. After. And it's a joke. It's shoving it back in you guys' face, going, "Oh, you think my pillow benefited from this? Give me a break." Talk to them employees that are trying to support their families. You guys are disgusting. What else you got?
And the reason why, his company is doing bad is because of all of the distributors and all of the people like Walmart who stopped carrying this product just because they didn't like Mike Lindell's opinions, which is another huge issue with this country right now and the way that things are moving in the culture, in the private sector, in the business sector, all of it. I mean, it's just like if they don't like something you say, or if they don't agree with your politics, if they don't agree with your opinions, people make it the mission to destroy you financially. I mean, in every way that they can come after you, that's what they want to do. And they want to do it until you are so broken in every way that you give up and your life is hopeless. And that's what they want to do to everyone who doesn't conform, with everyone who doesn't go along with the narrative that they're trying to push, the status quo. And it really is sick. And I mean, his business has been hurt by this. And it's not fair that's happening like that. I mean, look at Russell Brand, what's going on with him. I mean, my God, I just think that if you don't like something that someone did, and I don't know what Russell Brand did or didn't do, or Mike Lindell for that matter, if you don't like him or what he said about the election, just keep it pushing. Like, why do people want to make it their mission to destroy another human being and make it to where they can't make money, take their livelihood away, take their career away? I mean, it really is sickening. I mean, it's just inhumane, and we have lost our sense of decency in every way. People who do this sort of thing, I mean, not us, obviously. You, me, whatever. Just saying.
Thank you. Okay, and I'm not asking about the lumpy pillow calls.
No, they're not lumpy pillows. That's not what they call on. Okay? That when you say lumpy pillows, now you're an asshole. You got that? You're an asshole,
Like
is
it's-
what you are.
like
No,
it's-
he's an asshole.
No,
He's
it's
an
not-
ambulance chasing asshole. That's what you are. The lumpy pillows, kiss my ass. Put that in your book. No, they answer anything, any problem customer that wants to reach Mike Lindell. Those are the ones. I want to talk to Mike Lindell. I want to talk to Mike Lindell. They send them to here and they go, or they call about, maybe they didn't get their pillow on time because of the FedEx or whatever. Well, we'll cover them even though it could be somebody else's fault. Nobody called because of a lumpy pillow.
A lumpy
But
pillow.
good one though.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
What I'm saying is,
Obviously, you don't have a My Pillow too. You don't, do you?
what I'm saying is, Mr. Lindell,
Asshole. Oh, go ahead. No, I'm pissed.
I understand.
Yeah, go. When you're saying what?
do you need to take a break?
No, I don't need to take a break.
Do you?
Here's
Sir?
what I'm
Good,
asking you,
your
sir.
lumpy pillow question kind of set a nerve. Because obviously, just like your question in here, Mike's, in your little complaint, Mike's frivolous cyber symposium, this whole case is frivolous. You should be ashamed of yourself. But go ahead. Finish your question on this and try not to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, it really is ridiculous. He did this event with his own money just to try to get some answers that our politicians and judges who dismissed all of Trump's cases because they didn't want to, cause any kind of stir. They didn't want to ruffle any feathers. Just it's a disgrace that you're not even allowed to state your opinion and say that you think that the election went a certain way. When did that happen like that? And then now you can get sued for having that opinion? He put this event on with his own money to try to show people the evidence of voter fraud that happened throughout the election. Now, whether or not you want to believe those claims is up to you, okay? When did this become a thing that the media has to police ideas that they deem to be wrong so that way people don't get filled with misinformation, because everyone's just too fucking stupid to understand and to look at things for themselves and determine what it is that they believe or don't believe. When did that happen? It's out. And if people do want to believe lies or disinformation or whatever it is they want to believe, so be it. Who cares? I mean, there's people who think that the earth is flat. People who think that we never went to the moon. What camp I stand in, listen, I'm not going to say it here. That's for another video. I'm just saying. People believe the vaccine didn't work. People believe the vaccine did work. There's differing opinions on anything you can imagine in society. So why this one topic has been such a point of contention for the regime and for people who want to silence those who disagree with the regime? It really is a question for all ages, guys. Really ponder it and ask yourself why.
I'm not sure you understand how you're perceived.
I don't care how you think I'm perceived. Let me tell you how you're perceived. Yeah. You are perceived as an ambulance. You're the reason what's wrong with this country with lawyers. This is a big lie. You're a lying lawyer.
I had come prepared yesterday,
Shane
and
Trumpets.
the record will just reflect what happened yesterday. I don't need to characterize it.
You know what?
But I had come prepared to...
We don't need your self-aggrandizing, smug bullshit, Mr. Lawyer Man. Okay? I will just state for the record here, if I can, if the court reporter will make a record of this, you're a dick, okay? And you are clearly here on day 2, I guess, the reason for the outfit change, still trying to provoke this man, still trying to, needle him. And I think that you're a dick. That's all. Did you get that, court reporter? And so Eric Coomer was like the Dominion, the executive at Dominion, who basically felt attacked. He was triggered, if you will, because people were coming out and saying that Dominion had rigged the election, had switched votes. You can think what you want about that. You know, I would say, let's look at it. Let's, you know, I would lean more towards, I can see it. But I think there were other ways that the election was rigged that were clearly proven by not only the film 2000 Mules, but just by knowing what happened during that election cycle and understanding that Joe Biden's a full-blown retard and he didn't even campaign. So that in and of itself rings true to me. But I'm just saying that Eric Coomer bringing this lawsuit, who was an executive at Dominion, it is bizarre. It's absurd because, sir, you're an employee at Dominion and you felt so triggered that you needed to sue not only Mike Lindell, apparently Newsmax, and he also sued OAN and another one of their news correspondents that was, everybody was saying the same thing. So explain to me why somebody can get away with that. Why an executive from a company who was supposedly innocent of quote-unquote rigging the election can now then go on to sue people, to bankrupt all of these people, to put them through these lawsuits, to put them through this legal process. For what? Because they said that Donald Trump won the election? It's just bizarre. So guys, go buy a MyPillow product. Please support this man. He's a patriot. And I just want to say before we go that the lawsuit was settled between OAN and the reporter that he also sued. So I just want to bring light to some comments that were made by this executive that then went on to sue because he was so butthurt and so triggered by people saying that Dominion rigged the election and that Trump actually won and that poopy pants Joe Biden, pedophile McGee, didn't. This is what he said about his very own company, guys, and this came out in the middle of all this litigation process. So I just want to share this. Okay. So the litigation has also revealed some unflattering comments Coomer privately made about Dominion, including a 2019 email where he said our products suck, and a message he sent weeks before the 2020 election saying the company's software was quote riddled with bugs. Oh, was that right? Oh, yeah. Eric Coomer? What a weird thing to say. What a bizarre thing to say about your own company that you claim was totally above board. And you were so outraged that you felt the need to sue people and say that they were making false claims about Dominion software being a little sketchy when you yourself said it was sketchy. That's weird. So let me know what y'all think, guys. Support Mike Lindell at all costs if you can, if you want to, you know. And let me know what y'all thought about the deposition he gave. He's pretty epic. He's pretty funny. I feel really bad for him at the end of the day. It's a sad thing to see someone with an American business who he built himself in, you know, potential ruin. And, you know, all we can do now is pray and keep moving ahead because there's some sickos out there that want to take everyone down who does not get in line with the regime. So you have to fight and stay strong, guys. And until next time, like the video if you like it, comment, let me know, subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.